So this is Srinivasan, a fine art photographer, a long distance skater and a small time freelance skater, coming to meet you guys with another video. Okay, so yesterday by 26th May I completed my May warm-up challenge 2025. Okay, my target was 100 kilometers and I did about 102 and dot few decimal points of meters as my distance. Okay, so I wish SkateIDSA counts my complete distance along with 2 decimal points. Okay, so if they do, I'll get 100 kilometers. If not, I might be falling short. Okay, so that's that. And went to my profile. So what I need to do is just need to copy this profile and keep it aside. Okay, so this will be needed for you when you're submitting to SkateIDSA. Okay, so where do I put this? Okay, I'm going to create a new note. I'm just going to keep that link there. Okay, just let that be. Okay, now let's go to my activities and wait for that to load, and I go to skateboard. Okay, so my first thing before submission of my entire activities to SkateIDSA is this. Okay, first thing what you need to do once you looking into a MWC ride that you're going to submit to SkateIDSA is if you have added MWC hashtag to your title. Okay, so this is what I did. I added MWC as my tag. I added which year, 2025, and then the number of ride of my thing and tracked with what GPS and everything, and number of ride done for the MWC, and I would call it start and the final. Okay, though I didn't call the start, I ended it as a final. Okay, this is what I did. So without the MWC tag hashtag, SkateIDSA won't be able to recognize what kind of workout you did and which you want to submit to SkateIDSA. Okay, so if without MWC tag, your particular workout that you have done won't be counted for SkateIDSA. Okay, and more importantly, if you are using a bicycle computer like me or a watch like me or any other device that you're using to track your distance, make sure everything that you do is coming under the sport discipline skateboard. Okay, it should not be a bicycle ride or by accidentally if you have been selecting few different disciplines of sports that you're working, kite surf, whatever options that Strava gives you, so you shouldn't be selecting any other thing but skateboard. Okay, so only then it qualifies, that particular workout qualifies for May warm-up challenge. Okay, there are plenty of varieties what people do when it comes to this MWC challenge thing. Okay, so what they do is they either they either give hashtag MWC or they give hashtag MWC25 or hashtag MWC 2025. Okay, only this as the title for the workout. Okay, so but in my case what I have done is I added MWC 25 as a hashtag, and then I went on to what kind of ride I did. LDP ride. This was my 304th ride since I started my LDP workouts, and I use ZOSG to track my distance, which is a bicycle computer, and it's for May warm-up challenge, and I'm doing the ride number 15. So I added extra information, so this shouldn't be affecting them when they are checking my account. Okay, so and more importantly, you don't actually need to worry about that adding the MWC tag in the front or in the back. Depending upon the volunteer, they would check and account it. Okay, so since SkateIDSA in their rule book have defined only as hashtag MWC, so we are making few improvisations every year, and they seems to be forgiving, or maybe they are adapting well. Okay, that is that. It's not only me. I have observed many people in the skating community doing this. Okay, so that's why. And most of them actually have either done this hashtag MWC 25 tag, or like they have done something. Everybody has done that. So uniformly, since I did the same for 2024, like this kind of tag, as in like I added this Ash MWC only at the end of my ride title, so they were able to identify it. So this year I added it to the first part of my title. So hashtag MWC is very important. Okay, and you need to make sure your discipline is skateboard. So these two are very, very important. Okay, so now let's go back to the calculation. Okay, so this is going to take few minutes for me, probably a 30-minute video until I submit everything and you get to check everything. Okay, so please stay with me. So let's go here and calculate once ourselves, reassuring ourselves about my yesterday's ride. So if you go to my yesterday's ride and if you check in the images of my yesterday's ride, let's wait for the page to be loaded, and let's wait for the images to load. And if you go there and check the previous version, I've already calculated all the distance, and it comes to 102.38. Okay, so this is done with my mobile phone. So I just want to show it to you in the desktop version so that you kind of follow what I'm doing. Okay, so I might have to first check this, and I will have to select the calculator. I don't know if it works without that. No. Okay, so here we go. 9.08 plus. We are going in the reverse order. Okay, so then comes, we need to add this 5.46 plus, then 5.51, then 5.51 plus, then one more 5.51, 5.51 plus, and we have 5.50 as next one. 50. I'm calculating for two decimal points, if not it will confuse me. Okay, so I'll delete that. So 5.5 was our last calculation. Here comes 5.55, 5.55 plus 5.44 plus 5.52 plus 5.49 plus 5.57 plus 5.53 plus, and scroll back. So we are moving to the next page, and we got to look for all the MWC distances. Okay, I've got two workouts for the same number. Say LDP ride number 295, LDP ride number 295. One for Zoschi and one for Redmi Watch 3 Active watch. Okay, this Redmi Watch 3 Active watch data for the same ride contains only the heart rate information. So I'm not submitting that for MWC. That's also immaterial. Okay, so let's continue with this page. We have 5.55 plus 5.47 plus 5.58 plus 5.62 plus 5.59 plus, and the very first ride of mine, which is 10.41, challenge number 1. That's my first thing. So I'm going to add 10.41 plus, so that gives me 102.38. So it tallies with the image that we have here, which was done with my mobile phone's calculator, and you can see all the screenshot. You can see it's in a very, very different aspect ratio. So it's 102.38. So that's that. So we have done the exact calculations as before, and every ride that I have done, from 10, from challenge 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, 5, 6, Okay, and let's go back and check all those things. So here, let the page be loaded. Okay, so every challenge I have done with MWC is properly categorized to skateboard. Okay, and I have hashtags on every single ride that I have done. So I've corrected myself in this part. Okay, so then what should we do here is you need to go to SkateIDSA's website, theidsa.org. Okay, so once you're here, so we don't need the calculator right now. So once you're here, probably we'll minimize that. So once you're here, it doesn't mean like it doesn't function like any other website. Okay, so most of the websites, including Amazon India or any e-commerce site, they have your address saved, other personal information saved. So you need to be logged in to access many other functionalities of the website customized to your login or to your account. Okay, but here it's very independent. So you can either remain logged in or you can stay logged out. Okay, so if I sign in, it will give me my membership information. So like how long I've been associated with SkateIDSA, and what is the date I joined, when I have to so don't be worried about that. Okay, and that's old membership, and this is the new membership. It's active. Okay, so if I have to order one, I have to contact them or pay through their payment gateways and order a new membership. Okay, so this is a long story for 2024. It's just that my links had some issues. Okay, my payment gateway was not going through from India at all, through my credit card, through my debit card, through my PayPal, and I do not have the other payment gateways account for Indian people. It has through referral kind of payment gateways that they had for SkateIDSA account renewal. So because of which my June's LTDL challenge submission was at stake. So I had submitted well before my date of renewal, and that month last trial, or the best trial that I did, was not able to be submitted because of that. So I submitted a different workout plan. Okay, but later they gave me another link which was more like a donation link, and they approved my membership after that. Okay, so that's the backstory. So you got to work with your email customer support to writing to SkateIDSA to get all those things happen. There was so much back and forth email, and I even got an email saying that there is no prize for you for the most number of emails sent to SkateIDSA and all that. So people joke about what you're trying to do when you don't understand what is happening there. Okay, so that is that, and it's immaterial if you're logged in or you're not logged in. Okay, so SkateIDSA is like you can either become a member or in members portal. That's where everything is going to happen. So you got to go to members portal. Okay, so welcome to the IDSA members portal and all that. May warm up challenge. What is it? So they have updated the rules here. The challenge simply complete 100, 200, 400,000 kilometers of skating in month of May, depending on your comfort level. Time does not matter for this event, only distance. So we encourage you to stop and smell roses. So I think they have all the photography stuff, prizes and stuff like that. Okay, how to participate? Go skateboarding in the month of May. Use your smartwatch or GPS app to record your rides. Go to the members portal on SkateIDSA homepage. Find the May warm-up challenge section. Make sure your GPS records are public. Yeah, that's more important. So if you go to my workout, all my workouts that I have done has been public. Okay, so if I go to edit page of my workout, let's wait for that to load. Okay, so I made the discipline to be skateboard all the time, and map I leave it at submission. But over here, privacy controls, that's where you have limitations to only to you, limited only to you. If you're using it as a journal, only your followers can see your workout. but it's important for you to make all, not necessary for other workouts, but only for MWC workouts. It's important for you to go and keep this as every one. Okay, it's very, very important, and so that only then SkateIDSA people can able to check your workouts. Okay, then your submission must be entered by June 2 and 2025. Today is 27th May 2025, so I have ample time to do it. Only submit once. It's not necessary to send all the rights, just the profile link for your review. So just the profile link for your review. So that is what we took it in the first place. Okay, just my profile link. At the beginning of the video, I took a link. You remember, this is my profile link. If I go and paste this in the address bar and ask the browser to go there, it'll go to my profile of Strava. Sorry, this one stays red. I don't know why. Okay, so let me go to my profile. So that's my profile, and I have to copy that again and exclude the dot in the end. So probably that is what is causing the trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. I'm going to recheck. We don't want any troubles when you submit it to SkateIDSA, because you're not the only person who is submitting things to SkateIDSA, right? There are so many people submitting, so they have very less to do time with your profile and your workout. So they have to go to your link, quickly check for MWC distance and approve it. Okay, so you should not trouble them too much. So make sure you have done your best things and you do it in the right way. So do it once and do it right. Okay, so that's that. I'm done through that. Remember a tag. Remember to tag at theidsa on social media while you're out and about. So this is only for people who are doing the photo missions, taking pictures and stuff like that. So otherwise, like MWC tag, the distance is more than enough from Strava. Okay, so that's that. Weekly photo missions. Take part in weekly photo missions. Top 9 photos for each week will be reposted in our recap album. Tag at the IDSA and MWC. Okay, so it can be only MWC or MWC 25. I'm going with MWC 25 this time, or if I feel like this is not right way, I would delete 25 and I will just keep it MWC if need be. Okay, so it depending upon you. Okay. And I have to confirm with other people, because like many other people who are on Strava, who are submitting, or also sometimes submitting their workouts as MWC 25, and only recent times I'm seeing only MWC, but many people have submitted as MWC 25. Hence I am updating myself. So mostly it's MWC popping up right now. So the rule book says MWC. So if that is what it is, then you can go ahead. So you can see Mr. Gordon Street is doing MWC 25, which is 2025. Okay, so hence I followed that. Edwin Cruzwick is doing MWC this time, IDSA 2025 and all that, and few are doing only MWC, So if you feel like insecure about it, you can do. Tim Vershaw, he is the champion of May Warm Up Challenge, and he is doing hashtag MWC 25. So I actually followed Tim Vershaw. Hence I started doing MWC 25. I felt like it's reasonable. Like every year you're doing it, and if you're going to keep only MWC, like it kind of tampers or confuses you sometimes. So I felt like adding a year to the end of the hashtag would be meaningful, and I found what he did was meaningful, so I'm adding. Why I'm saying champion of MWC? Because he does more than 2,000 kilometers for sure. I do not know how much he has done so far in this year. Okay, last year he did about 2,500 kilometers for MWC in the month of May alone. So you can see him tagging MWC 25. So I don't think we are going to have any trouble on that part. Okay. And many people are doing only MWC. The rule book says only MWC. Okay, so if you want, you can go and adjust. And if I feel insecure about all these things, I would probably add MWC and give a space and may change the title to 2025. Okay, how much difficult it is going to be. I'm going to have to adjust it only for 17 workouts, so it's not going to be that hard. Okay, so this is for the photos and stuff like that, and number of levels: silver for 100 kilometers, gold for 200 kilometers, platinum for 400 kilometers, black diamond for 1000 kilometers. Okay, so what do I do to wait, I went for the submission form. So what do I get participating in this? All finishers will have their names memorialized on a online trophy page hosted on SkateIDSA's website from now until eternity, and look out for our special edition trophy t-shirts. Okay, so let's visit that page. Okay, this is May warm-up challenge page from many years. Okay, so this is 2024 challenge winners. Okay, so you can see I've done only 100 kilometers in 2024. Krishnan from India, so that's me. I've done only one, and that is there. Okay, many people have done many distances, coming from China and many other places. Okay, so yeah, they have done it remarkably well. 400,000 kilometers is not easy thing to do. Okay, and so goes for 2023. I couldn't participate in 2023 because I didn't know about the free account, and I only opened in June. Otherwise, I would have participated in 2023 from 2023 May warm-up challenge. Okay, that's that. So coming to the submissions, it's okay even if you are not adjusting your title. If you feel insecure, if you want to make it MWC and make your hashtag correct, you can do it. Even without that, you can submit it right now, because you have time till June 2nd. So my date is just 27 May right now. Okay, so we'll check on the submissions. Okay, so sorry, this video got a little longer than I actually anticipated. So make sure you only hit the link of 2025 submission form. You don't accidentally hit 2024 submission form. I do not know what happens if you do that, but let's stick to 2025 submission form. Okay, so I'm going to close all the link that is not necessary right now. Okay, I'm going to go and keep my profile page separately. Okay, I'm going to hit 2025 submission form, and it opens in a new tab. Make sure none of the pop-ups are blocked for the website theidsa.org on your browser. Otherwise it will be hidden. You won't be able to see the form at all. This is probably a Google form, so docs.google.com, that we are going to submit to SkateIDSA. Okay, I'm submitting this from Krish Arts and Photography account. So let's change my docs into a different Google account, so that I submit it from my own name, so that people don't get confused. Okay, so let's go to my page, and that's my page, and let's come back to my challenge submission page for 2025. Let's see if my okay, it's not switching my account, so I'm going to switch my account here. I'm choosing my account, different account, and I want that account to be submitting my form. So I'm going to enter my email, which is also displayed over there, or you can give a different email which is registered with the account of SkateIDSA. Okay, and your first name and last name, and Indians generally don't have a middle name. Okay, they have their first name, and they would add their last name as the place they come from, or something they do, their work, or in other terms, I'm not very proud to say this, but many people add their caste and religion name as their last name, so as their identity. So there is no middle name for Indian. But yeah, I had many submission got rejected from US or West or Europe, when I don't have a middle name and something like that. So these things happen, and hope future is holding for good cause, and we are all humans. We should drop all the caste name as our second name. Okay, So hence I don't have a caste name here, but Krishnan Srinivasan is still a religious name of Hindu. So I'm an atheist, I'm a Nakas, but still, like people would say like your name has to be changed, but I would say the human that is inside you has to vouch for equality. That's more important than what's in the few words that you want to call. It's just a brand name. I'm not a famous brand name. That's as simple as that. Okay, so there's country, of course, India. And what challenge are you doing? I'm only doing 100 kilometers. Okay, link to GPS tracking or Strava, etc. Example Strava. This is the example they gave you. So this is my page which I copied, which is seeming to be working. I'm going to have to drop that here, and before I confirm that once again, I just want to reconfirm. I have the page opened on that one more tab. I want to reconfirm if the link works perfectly. Okay, so the link works perfectly. I think anybody having with proper Strava subscription account will be able to access my profile. So I gave my submission. So 901228874, that is the number of my profile. Let's go check here. 901228874. So I am the 901228874th person holding Strava's account. Okay, how many rides did it take to complete your challenge? 17 rides. What is the most interesting thing you saw during a journey? I couldn't remember much, but early mornings, I would say, because that's the rarest thing people who are busy these days would miss, early morning sun. Okay, have anything to tell us about your May warm-up challenge experience? It was interesting to skate every day, every working day. Okay, and I have made all my rides or profile public so the review team can look over my submission. I've also added hashtag MWC to the title of rides, and I wish to have reviewed. Yes, I've done that. So a copy of your responses will be emailed to your address you provided. So this is the email that I have provided. Let me check my spelling again. Krishnan Srinivasan@live.com. Yes, good. Okay, good. I'm going to submit. So just like that, I have submitted all my MWC rides to SkateIDSA. Okay, so if I go to my email, I should be having that response. So I got the response because my phone rings, so I should have got an email by now. So if we go into the email page, I should be seeing one. Okay, so I'm trying to sign in. So this is the Google form you're going to check here, see here. So May warm-up challenge submission form. This is what the form I submitted, and this is what I received. Okay, since they have mentioned here, once again I have also added hashtag MWC to the title of rides I wish to have reviewed. I think I might go and recorrect my rides of the submission that I have done with my Strava. I'm going to exclude that 25 from the MWC tag. Okay, I might have that 2025 removed on all my 17 rides. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll do a small bit of screen recording when I'm done with that. Okay, so for now, submission has been done. So since they require only my profile link, so we are in the safe position even if we change the titles of every single ride we did for May warm-up challenge. So it's a complete circle for us now. Okay, so you know how to submit May warm-up challenge videos, workouts to SkateIDSA. Okay, because there was literally no one made this video before, and I had no information before. I had so much troubles. I didn't know where to put the MWC tag, so I was having it on my description or something, or I forgot to put it in many rides. It was Gordon Street in 2024 who helped me like you need to add MWC tag and make sure every single ride is of the same stream that you're doing. Say if you've done bicycling, it has to be bicycling. If you're doing for long distance skating, it has to be skateboard. So make sure you keep everything perfect and public. Okay, so I did that. So it's okay, we are in the safe position. I'm going to change everything and come back and give a small assurance or complete circle of the video where we started, saying that I've done this. Okay, and we call it a day. Okay, since I saw only hashtag MWC in the rule book of SkateIDSA and also in the submission form, they are only asking for MWC, not like MWC the year, so I changed everything to MWC in my rides. Okay, so everything is now MWC. Okay, so let's check from my first ride, challenge 1 2025 skateboard MWC. So every Zosti ride is made MWC, and you can actually do it from here. You got to hit the edit button and change the title and save. Okay, but don't accidentally press the delete button. Okay, your workout will be gone forever. Unless and otherwise you were able to track it through ZOSG website and download the .fit file or .gpx file or GPS file, whatever that file is, and be able to upload it to Strava. And while Strava can recognize it and not recognize it as a repeat workout, you may not be able to upload it. So it has to recognize that workout. Then you can manually upload and add it to MWC for the workout that you accidentally deleted it. Okay, so in that way, ride 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, everything is MWC. Okay, on this page I'm actually affirming once again with you guys. Okay, let's go to the front page. It's all only MWC rides. So let's wait for that to load. I don't know if hackers in play. Okay, so that's the submission form. We are all good. So let's check, let's refresh the page. We will know like if hackers are in play or like this, the internet is not working right now. It's working and it's a bit slow. It's taking time to load. Okay, so then we go here, check MWC. That's my last ride, final, and I did 17 rides. And did I say 17? How many rides did it take to complete the challenge? 17. Good. So I said the truth. So then we did MWC over here, MWC over here, and it's also skateboard, MWC skateboard, MWC skateboard. So to avoid confusions, for the entire month of May, I did only skateboarding activity. I did not go for bicycling or walking. Okay, so that like when people come to my May month's workout and check for all the MWC workouts, they would only find skateboard and MWC. I mean May warm-up challenge. So I corrected it myself for the entire workout list. Okay, hope you do so. Follow the rules and submit it. So I'm done with it, and this is how you do it for every single form submission in the IDSA. Okay, so this is for, they'll give you submission form for every LTDL workout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you submit it this way. Okay, if possible I'll make a video for everything. If not, you understand how to do it. Okay, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I'll leave you with that note. Peace. Bye.